We are currently at a little brewery on the roof called Kairoa in a place called University Heights. You're welcome. Nice and windy today. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. I'm cozy under the blankets in bed. Just wanted to show you the sunrise. It is now Saturday night, and Jared and I are gonna go eat some delicious Italian food from a place called Piacere Mio, and I thought I would just show you what I'm gonna be wearing. So we'll start with this turtleneck. I think it's actually from Kohl's a few years ago. And this skirt here is Ann Taylor. It's a knee-length skirt originally, but I've just folded it up for tonight. Some sheer tights, and then you guys, for the shoes, these are my favorite shoes right now. These are the strappy Vince Camuto heels. Just added the tiniest little black bow in my hair. Hello, it's Sunday morning and I'm still in bed. Jared is up and getting ready for the day, but today's very exciting. It is Sunday, it's grocery shopping day, so we're gonna go to a coffee shop up north and build our grocery list, decide what meals we wanna make for the week, and then we're gonna go to 3 of our favorite grocery stores and get to work. We actually love Sunday. We call them our sacred Sundays because we dedicate that to grocery shopping, which we actually really enjoy, and usually cleaning and just kind of staying home and resetting for the next week to come. So if you watched my last vlog, you already know my skincare routine, so I'm just going to wash my face and get ready. I'll also look at my pajama pants. Beach and Christmas themed. Okay, we're not doing anything crazy for the outfit today because we're just going grocery shopping and to grab some coffee, but I'm just wearing this little collared tank top here, and I actually got this from the kids section at Target, so if it's still there, I'll try to link it. And then just these Altered State bell-bottom jeans, and they have this really nice pleat stitch detail here, and then the waistline I really like too. And then just in case it's chilly, I can add the San Diego sweatshirt. You can still see the little collar popping out. Got you guys propped up on an orange right now. But I figured we'd have some fun and take a ginger shot. Bottoms up. So good.
This is 3 pounds of potato salad.
Grocery haul time. I guess I'll just run through everything that we got. Got some tofu for me and Jared, some chicken for Jared. I don't know if you've ever heard of mixed pickle, but it's essentially carrots and mango, lemon, some peppers, all in a spiced oil blend, and it's delicious, absolutely delicious. Cold brew broccoli. We got 2 things of eggs. This is actually a luxury right now. This is the first batch of eggs that we found that are under like $3.99. More of those Morningstar chickens, a bunch of salad mix. There's little mini peppers for snacks, some grains here. I like to eat applesauce as a dessert. Myrtle, you can hear Myrtle crying in the background. We've got some little avocados, bell peppers. These, you guys, are really good. If you guys are vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, these field roast Sausage links, I've had them before, but I had the apple and sage. So these are caramelized onions and beer, and I'm very excited to try that. Some frozen spinach, some pasta, coffee creamer, more teriyaki, some gochujang. And this week for dinner, we are gonna make some palak paneer, which is what the spinach is for. We have some salad, we're gonna make some veggie burgers, some pasta, some dumplings with cold soba, and some veggie fried rice. All right, so it is Monday morning and we are going to make a coffee. This one's actually going to be a specialty crafted coffee, a latte. And this one is dedicated to one of her dear friends, Mr. Tristan. So Tristan, I hope you're watching. This is going to be a red velvet shaken latte over ice with a cocoa cold foam. And nothing in this is going to be quite red. We're not using a recipe, we're just gonna make this up as we go. Typically though, recipes do call for beet juice, and we don't have that. So it's still gonna taste delicious, so let's get into it. So these are the ingredients that we're gonna be using today, as well as the tools. So I guess, Jared, would you like to start with telling them about the coffee that we've got here?
Yeah, so this is an Ethiopian light roast from Compa Coffee Roast here in San Diego. Ethiopians tend to have kind of a lighter flavor profile, so this one has notes of apricot, caramel, and citrus.
We are also going to be using some unsweetened cocoa powder, vanilla syrup, and some pure vanilla extract. We are going to use a milk frother today and a shaker. And then we are just using our Breville espresso machine. So we've added our beans to the hopper here, and on this Mr. Coffee grinder, we do use setting 9 for 4 shots, so that's 2 doubles that will be pulling from the machine, and we put the grinder setting to fine. Next step is to measure out your coffee. We are weighing it using the scale, and we're looking for about 17 to 20 grams. After we have weighed that all out, we're just gonna tamp our espresso. Don't press too hard. Clean up your sides. Again, we're just pulling 2 shots of espresso. And then we're going to stir the crema into the heart and body of the espresso. So now we're gonna make our shaken part of our milk the base of the latte, and I'm just gonna add this vanilla syrup here. We'll do about 2 teaspoons to start. Next, I'm gonna add the pure vanilla extract here, and I'm gonna start with 1 teaspoon. And finally, our cocoa powder. And if you know red velvet cake, it is basically a lightened chocolate cake with red coloring. So we are going to add about a heaping teaspoon of this cocoa powder to start. We'll do about 10 ounces of our whole milk. And again, this is gonna be split 2 ways, so 5 ounces a person, and then that will leave us some room for our cold foam on top. Now add ice and shake. Now we're adding our milk for our cold foam. So we're gonna do about 3 ounces of milk first. Now we're making this chocolate cold foam, remember? So I'm gonna do just a tiny little sprinkle of cocoa powder in. Now grab your milk frother here And you would froth this just like you would if you were using a milk steamer. Start from the top, introduce some air, work it down into the milk itself to incorporate air. Now to top with our cold foam. Final step is to sprinkle with some cocoa powder. Let's try it. Okay, so this actually does taste like red velvet cake. It's really simple, so I highly suggest you give it a try. All right, so it's much later now. We're both off work. Jared is got his apron on and he's ready to work, but we're gonna cook some palak tofu for you guys. So this is a twist on palak paneer. And if you're unfamiliar, paneer is a firm, mellow cheese, and tofu is a great substitute for that. It's very, very similar. We'll get started on that recipe now. Jared got these for me a few Christmases ago, and it's only fitting because this is Myrtle's house, so of course it's her kitchen.
Myrtle, sit. Myrtle, sit. Myrtle, sit.
Right now Jared's pressing the water out of the tofu, and we did get extra firm for this. While the tofu is being pressed, we are gonna start cooking the jasmine rice, and the reason we use jasmine is because it is a long grain that pairs really well with the palak spices. And speaking of the palak spices, this is what we'll be using. We did get this sachet mix from the local Middle Eastern market, but if you are curious what the ingredients are, here you go, and this is just a great base. The next step is just going to be cooking the tomatoes. If you use canned tomatoes often, you know that it is important to get these simmering for a while to help release that sweetness again from them. After the tomatoes have simmered for long enough, you will then add your spice mixture. You'll end up with a paste-like substance here, but that's okay because we are adding tofu with moisture as well as frozen spinach with moisture. Now that our spinach and tofu has been added, we are going to add some milk and let that simmer. Well, that concludes this recipe and this vlog. I am going to end it here, but thank you all so much for sticking around and watching this second video on my channel. Your support means the world to me, and I will continue to get better on camera. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I'll see you next time.